In this video, we'll be factoring the sum or difference of cubes. Here we have the rules for factoring. Notice that when you factor either one, the sum or the difference, you'll have a binomial multiplied by a trinomial. In the binomial, you have to cube root the first term of your sum, and then because this is plus here, we have a plus here. And then cube root the second term to get this second term. Same way on the difference of cubes, you have the cube root of both, and then you have a minus in this binomial. The trinomial you find by squaring the first term of your binomial, and then you multiply the first term times the second term together for the second part, and then you square the second term of your binomial back here. Also, the signs are a little different on the factoring of sum and difference of cubes. We've already talked about if this is plus, then this one is plus, and if this is minus, this one is minus. But you're only allowed one minus sign, so since I did not use the minus here, I'm going to write it here, and then this one has to be a plus back here. Since I used my minus here, these two signs are both pluses. So let's do a problem. I'm asked to factor x cubed y to the sixth minus p to the third. Now we can see that all of these exponents are multiples of 3. So that means we're talking about the difference of cubes. Now the way to cube root this first term, cube root, remember, has an index of 3 here. And so I have x cubed y to the sixth. So we're going to use the rule that says when you wish to write this as an exponent, you take the base, in this case it's x, and then the power in the numerator, and the index is written in the denominator. So this one we have y to the 6 over 3. So this one simplifies to x to the 1, and then y to the second. So let's factor this then. We have a binomial, and then that's multiplied by a trinomial. The cube root of the first term we already did here, that's xy squared. Because this is minus, I want my minus sign in the front, and then I'll have pluses back here. And then the cube root of p cubed is just p. Alright, now we square this first term, the x squared, and the y is to the 4th power. Then multiply the two terms together for our middle, xy squared p, and then square the second term as p squared. So this is my factored form. Do another one. On this one, the cube root of 8 is 2. The cube root of m cubed is m. And the cube root of y to the 6th is y squared. Because this is plus, we're going to have a plus there. And then the cube root of is x to the 4th. And if you need to, you can go cube root of x to the 12th is the same as x to the 12 over 3. So x to the 4th. Right? Then that's getting multiplied by a trinomial. I want to square this first term. So 2 squared is 4. M squared and y squared squared is y to the 4th. Now I've not used my minus sign yet, so I'll need a minus on this next term. Multiply the two terms together. So 2my squared x to the fourth, and then plus x to the fourth raised to the second power is x to the eighth. Remember that you multiply exponents when you raise a power to a power. So this is x to the eighth. This is my factored form.